In 1886, in the growing city of, a pharmacist named stood over a brass kettle, stirring a caramel-colored liquid. He wasn't trying to build a billion-dollar company. He was trying to create a medicine. A Civil War veteran struggling with pain and financial difficulties, Pemberton experimented with different ingredients, hoping to invent a tonic that could relieve headaches and exhaustion. What he created was a sweet syrup made from coca leaves, cola nuts, sugar, and carbonated water. He brought it to Jacob's Pharmacy, where it was sold for 5 cents a glass. On average, only 9 glasses were sold each day. No one could have imagined that this small experiment would grow into one of the most recognized brands in human history. The name Coca-Cola was written in flowing script by his bookkeeper, Frank Mason Robinson. That elegant red logo would eventually become a global symbol. But Pemberton never saw the success of his invention. Sick and struggling with money, he sold most of his rights to the business and passed away shortly after. The man who transformed Coca-Cola from a local drink into a national sensation was. Candler believed Coca-Cola was more than a beverage. It was an opportunity. He invested heavily in advertising, distributing free coupons, and placing the Coca-Cola name on calendars, clocks, and posters across America. He understood something powerful. People don't just buy products, they buy emotions and experiences. By the early 1900s, Coca-Cola had become a household name. However, its growing popularity attracted imitators. Many companies tried to copy the drink and its branding. To stand out and protect itself, Coca-Cola introduced the famous Contour bottle in 1915. The design was unique, curvy, and instantly recognizable, even in the dark. It became one of the most iconic packaging designs in the world. As decades passed, Coca-Cola continued to expand. During World War II, company president made a bold promise that every American soldier would be able to buy a Coke for 5 cents, no matter where they were stationed. To fulfill this promise, Coca-Cola built bottling plants around the world near military bases and battle zones. When the war ended, those bottling plants remained in place. This decision quietly turned Coca-Cola into a global brand. The drink that started in a small Atlanta pharmacy was now being enjoyed across continents. Coca-Cola's marketing also played a major role in shaping culture. In the 1930s, its advertisements featuring a cheerful, red-suited Santa Claus helped popularize the modern image of Santa that we recognize today. Coca-Cola wasn't just selling a drink. It was selling happiness, celebration, and togetherness. But no giant company grows without competition. Emerged as Coca-Cola's biggest rival. The intense competition between the two companies became known as the Cola Wars. Pepsi targeted younger consumers and challenged Coca-Cola with bold campaigns and taste tests. In 1985, Coca-Cola made one of the most controversial decisions in its history. It changed its original formula and launched New Coke. The reaction was immediate and negative. Customers were upset and demanded the return of the classic taste. Within months, the company brought back the original formula under the name Coca-Cola Classic. Surprisingly, the mistake strengthened the brand's connection with its customers and boosted sales. In the modern era, Coca-Cola continues to adapt. With growing health awareness, the company introduced Diet Coke, Coke Zero Sugar, and smaller packaging options. It expanded into bottled water, juices, coffee, and sports drinks. At the same time, it faces challenges such as concerns about sugar consumption and environmental sustainability. Today, Coca-Cola sells nearly 2 billion servings every day in more than 200 countries. From a small pharmacy experiment to a global powerhouse, its journey is a story of innovation, marketing genius, resilience, and reinvention. Coca-Cola's real secret formula may not just be in its ingredients, but in its ability to connect with people across generations. From 9 glasses a day in 1886 to billions of bottles around the world, Coca-Cola proves that even the simplest idea can grow into something extraordinary when combined with vision, strategy, and belief. And that is the story of Coca-Cola.